Oh, hey! Hey, this is Kenny Dillion here from Kenny Dillion's In Above and Around Ground Pools. And this is White Dirt Reviews. And today, I'm going to be reviewing a little horror film called Basket Case. So the movie started off in NYC. That's New York City for you simps. And the old boy started off walking down the street with a basket in his hands. The first person he run into is a dope man. Dope man say, I got nickel bags, I got dime bags, I got gold Colombian smoke, I got acid blotters, I got rainbows, I got winter pains, I got speed, I got downers, volume, mescaline, THC, I got cocaine. Come on. I got Quaaludes, I got methagenes, I got angel dust, tranquilizers, lithium, I got Corazine, I got Tide Sticks, and I got morphine. God damn! So he a man on a mission, him. He don't need none of that. He walked straight past that dope boy and go rent him a little room at this little dingy ass motel, you heard me? And everybody, they got a drunk standing right there, they got some nosy folks standing right there, just like you was in a little Louisiana town. And everybody wanna know, what's in the basket? And he ain't worried about nothing they talking about. He pull out this big old chunk of change, him. And that drunk man say, hey, everybody, you see him? He was loaded, him. And that hotel manager tell him, so is you. So he get in the room, him, and he start feeding little hamburgers and little sausage and all that and whatever in that little basket. Eat. And then he pull him out a little manila folder, him, and that thing got blood splattered on it. And he's turning pages, and it looked like a bunch of medical records. So the main guy here with the basket, we find out his name Dwayne, him. I know a couple Dwaynes, me. So the little town drunk, he get nosy because he done seen that big old wad of cash that Dwayne done pull out. So he get on the floor and he look through the little peephole, little keyhole in the floor and the door right there. And the blockhead lady, she don't like that. She like Dwayne, her. So she got his back. Love me a little blockhead too, me. All the blockheads around my way got my back too. He take his little basket all the way down to the doctor's office where he meet his love interest. And she fine too, boy. She see he new in town, so she want to be his little tour guide. She said, oh, I'm going to take you by the Statue of Liberty, the Empire State Building, Central Park, me. This boy here got the women all over him. And it's only 20 minutes into the show. So Dwayne end up at the picture show, and some goon want to steal his little basket, run up in the commode with it. Big mistake. Whatever in that basket won't come straight up out there and BAYAH! Right in the face. Ah! This scene right here lets us know they got something mean in that basket, yeah. Might be a water moccasin or something. So the next scene, he having himself a little candlelight dinner with this fine cougar mama lady. She a doctor too. So far we can gather us two things. Whatever going on got something to do with the doctor. And he must have him a big old hog, you know. Them women all over him, boy. The first doctor, he leaving his office late at night when boom! Big old pair of gonads perch up on the wall and attack him. Come on. Look at him, he a good boy. He tossing them sausages up in that basket right there, that little glizzle. So Dwayne and his new little old lady, they go in the park for a good long tongue kiss, them. And then somehow while they gone, that old drunk man that found him a key that got up in Dwayne in them rooms some ways. And then BAYAH! That gonads will come straight up out that basket and tore his old ass up. That's good for him. Meanwhile, at the park, while Dwayne tongue kissing his old lady, he could feel it. This lets us know that Dwayne and the gonads is connected in some way. Dwayne and his old lady race back to the hotel and they find a big old crowd outside. That's when Dwayne take old girl and he throw up against the wall and say, get out of here, man. All dramatic like, because he don't want her to get hurt. You know how white folks be. If there was a wall of sheetrock right there, he probably would have BAYAH! Hole right through that bitch. And for no reason. Look at this fucking guy. So Dwayne race up to the hotel room like he got something to hide. And the policeman will come up to him and say, hey man, where you been? Who you been with? And what you doing with this big old bankroll right here, huh? You just keep this laying around like just nothing? So Dwayne go to a bar and gets loaded, him. I would have done the same thing. And then he run into the old blockhead lady. And they have a few drinks and he start confessing everything. The pair of gonads is his brother. Come on. It's his conjoined twin that used to be attached and they got separated by a surgery. And we find out that all this murder and chaos and destruction is to get back at the doctors that split him and his brother apart. Shit. Come on. Come on. So Dwayne love interest track him down in a stairwell. And she say even though he been being an asshole to her, she just can't stop thinking about it. That's how you know he got a big old hog in him. So they go back to tongue kissing, and he go to reach for them big old T-tone. And then wham! Them gonads bust out that basket like, la! And she say, ah! And that thing just say, la! And then Dwayne don't know what else to do, so he wrap her up in a blanket, and he rush her out the door. And she's still trying to get back in. Dwayne, open up. What's going on? What's going on? Run, girl. Come on. So them gonads obviously jealous because Dwayne be getting all the women. So when Dwayne fall asleep, them gonads pop up out that basket and go right down the street to that girl house, where he obviously try to get up on top of her and get him some. But he gets pissed off because he ain't got no gonads himself. So what does he do in a horror movie? He kills the poor girl. Dang. So Dwayne wake up in a fright light and he haul ass to that girl apartment. But he's too late. And the only thing he got left to do is just stand there in horror. So he pack up his brother in a little basket and they haul ass back to the hotel. So the big finale is this heated argument back at the hotel where them gonads end up grabbing Dwayne by the gonads. And then they hang out the window for a little while in this big dramatic scene. So they just hanging out the window for everybody down there on the street just point up at them and see, look at Dwayne and look gonads up there. And then they fall all the way down to the street to both of them to their death. And that's the end of Basket Case. Moral of the story. If your brother is a jealous, murderous sack of gonads, don't carry him around in a basket. Come on. Thanks for tuning in to White Dirt TV. And I'm Kenneth Dillion from Kenneth Dillion in, above, and around ground foods. Don't forget to go on the White Dirt TV YouTube and go look at my promo for my new show coming up, Down the Road a Ways. Starring me, Kenneth Dillion from Kenneth Dillion's in, above, and around ground pools. Now go ahead and leave us a little comment on what you thought about Basket Case. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And hit that notifications bell if you want to be part of the Notification Squad. Aye! Ding, 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 dong, 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 dong.